All right, so it's the beginning of the year and all kinds of news is out about new bourbon. So we're going to talk about that today.
We're going to do 6 bourbon/whiskeys that we're excited about.
Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we're going to talk about some new releases.
Yeah, so we always like to...
We're going to preface this by some of them aren't coming out for a while, so don't expect them in January.
Yeah, but, we already see the labels for them. By the way, a lot of the stuff we get is from the guy over at, I think it's Coming Whiskey on Instagram.
Yeah.
So if you haven't checked him out, go check him out. He always goes through all the hard work to find the labels and see it.
Yeah,
and
he
everything
definitely
else.
makes it easy on some of it.
He makes it super easy, so we're very appreciative of him. But anyways, so before we start, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, notification button, and let us know what you're excited about this year for releases. If it's one of the 5 or 6 bottles we talk about here, or if it's just
whatever else. Whatever else. It doesn't even really matter.
All right, so I'm going to start. You might be shocked. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to start with this year's Old Forester Birthday Bourbon. It's 12 years old. It's 107 proof. I think we're pretty close to around a proof that we agree on that we like.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more proofy for a birthday bourbon. But I am just excited because I feel like every couple years they have a really good one.
Yeah.
And I feel like this year is just going to be the year. And I don't know why. I feel it in my bones.
You're not having a baby this year, right?
I'm not having a kid
All right,
this
so
year.
there's a chance that it'll be good.
I don't think I'm having a kid this year. My wife's watching this right now. Put in the comments below. Let me know if we're having a kid this year. Hit that like, subscribe, notifications button.
All that good stuff. Yeah. So I have hit or miss feelings about birthday bourbon too.
I don't think you have hit or miss. I think you just have your feelings about birthday.
That's probably true.
Here's the thing about birthday. When it hits hard and it's awesome.
Yes.
Whenever it doesn't, it is disappointing.
Yeah.
But as an Old Forester fanboy, apologist, some would say,
You are.
I am going to cheer for it and hope that's great this year.
Fair enough.
So,
all right. Another one, number 2 on our list, and I feel like just because their distribution isn't much right now, like they don't get to distribute
well, it's not great for us.
far and wide.
Yeah.
But definitely for us, you actually can get it here in Indiana, right across the side of the bridge.
I've seen it once.
Yeah.
But then that's it.
But anyway, it is Dragon's Milk, and they are coming out with a couple barrel proof finishes, which I'm personally going to be excited about because they're toasted, and one of them is in a sherry cask barrel. Sherry cask, and then the other one is in a honey, and both of those are my jam.
Yeah, it's right up your alley.
Yeah, and I actually like Dragon's Milk. I like their beer. I like their bourbon. So I'm all about this. And so when I'm not able to get it down here because I'm not able to, I'm going to call my Michigan buddies. You know who you are, and I'm going to beg you to get these for me.
So I knew whenever I saw these labels, I was like, well, I guess I'll have to have these on here. So
Yeah, you will.
But they do sound interesting. I think honestly, the toasted honey barrel. I'm assuming it's going to be a small batch. So I'm assuming it's a blend of like toasted barrels, honey barrels, toasted barrels, sherry barrels.
I'd guess that's probably.
And at 120 proof, that's pretty solid. So
yeah.
I am interested really in the toasted honey because that could be phenomenal. It sounds phenomenal.
Yeah.
So the next one will be this year's Baumburgers. Now, I am always going to be a big fan of Baumburgers and Shanks from Michter's. They're right down the road for me. I do really like them, and I feel like I'm going to get one of these this year, and we're just finally going to review it because I think we keep talking about reviewing that. We just haven't. But this one's finished in a fine grain French oak barrel. I don't know why they're doing it like this year. I think it's maybe like an anniversary of something or whatever.
I know why they're doing it.
Why are they doing it?
Because they can.
So that is something that interests me.
Yeah.
I think it's, I don't know why. I just have hopes and I have feelings. I think it's going to be really good.
I generally like the Baumburgers too. I actually generally like the Baumburgers more than the Shanks.
I did, except for this year. I like the Shanks more this year.
Actually, I was going to say the same thing. I actually like the Shanks better this year. So yeah, I'm always game for when those come out. I just think they're good and unique releases. So number 4 on our list is the Russell Reserve Single Rickhouse Camp Nelson B. This will be matured on the floor 6, and it will come in at a good old 120 proof as well. Here's the deal. Both the Camp Nelson releases have been really good. Excellent, some would say. I'm already leery of what the price point is going to be on this. Has it come out?
400. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was part of the release or whatever. I'm leery of it.
I'm guessing 400.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing it's gonna suck.
If you,
not the bottle, but I'm just saying the price.
If you have multiple children, your firstborn child will be required as collateral to receive this bottle. Just saying. But it's gonna. I can't imagine that it's not gonna be delicious. And
yeah, because I think. Do you remember the proof last year? I think it was 117.8.
Yes, I think it was
something like that.
I think it was 117.
I have a feeling it's gonna be good. I have a feeling it's probably even gonna be great. Like honestly, I feel like the last 2 releases were great.
Yeah.
You obviously loved that one.
Yeah.
The year before that was really good. I think it finished 10th for us.
Yeah.
In our top 10 2 years ago. So it's gonna. I have a feeling it's gonna be great quality whiskey. It just comes down to that scary price point that we're all worried about. Yeah. Which, talking about scary price points, while we're talking about Wild Turkey, my last one's going to be the Russell's Reserve 15 year. So this is going to be 15 years old. It's going to be 117.2 proof. I have no clue what the price is going to be. I don't remember what this year's Russell's 13 price was.
Russell's 13 was 2 or 180.
I felt like it was between 150 and 200. I don't remember.
I feel like it was. I think it was closer to 2.
But my question is this replacing the Russell's 13, or are they going to do more Russell's 13 and then add this 15 year?
I think the Russell's 13 has done so well for them. I can't imagine them not doing it.
See, that's what I honestly kind of think.
And this is just going to add to their lineup. That's just kind of, I think, what
this is what I also think. I'm not saying they're going to do this every year, but they could do it every year.
Yeah.
And if they do continue to do it every year, because like you and I talked about, I don't know if we talked about it on a video or we just talked about it individually. Generations is not going to be an every year release.
No.
They're not going to be able to do it.
No.
So, and they don't want to do it. So, but Wild Turkey ain't dumb. Well, I don't want to say Wild Turkey ain't dumb, but Campari ain't dumb.
No.
And they want those big releases like that money just coming in.
Yeah.
So if you have Master's Keep every year and then Russell's 13 every year and now Single Rickhouse every year, excuse me. If you have that Generations piece that you're not going to duplicate, how else can you duplicate it? Well, it's just coming out with a new line.
Yeah. So
I'll be curious if the Russell's 15 is going to be an every year thing or not. But either way, man, just older Wild Turkey just hits. Yeah. And just great. I don't care if it's the 12-year 101, if it's Russell's 13, Generations, the Single Rickhouse, all that stuff, man. It just hits. It's good. And I'm scared of the price just like everybody else, but man, it's good.
All right. Tell us what you're anxiously awaiting, what you've researched and what you see that's coming out this year that you will be excited about. And until next time.
We'll see you.
We'll see you.